know if the audio levels are alright, because I'm not very good at this streaming thing. No, I think let's go through this track. So start out with simple rhythm. This is all sub. And like I said in previous videos, I like to try decrease the volume in voice is a little low. Okay, I'll turn that up. Hello. Hello. Oh, I can do the gain on the mic. Hang on. Testing, 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 testing. It's not getting any louder. Is that better? Let's do a test. Is that better? So yeah, I like to turn the volume down when there's a big kick. So on this breakdown, I think it's weird things. I added 2 extra bars here, and the second bar cuts off. I don't know why I did this. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. So I've got this sub drop going on somewhere. Oh, there it was. Very, very cheesy. And then I bring in the real sounding cymbals, the bell on a ride cymbal, to kind of get you ready for the guitars to come in. So really steady drum beat. Oh, that's not the drum beat. That is some filtered noise. Sub bass. I just deleted that. So this is is that the rider sound done with mate's effects? It's a sample. I made a sample of a split sample of pop punk drums, and I put them in the Discord probably about a year ago actually, but it's in there somewhere. But yeah, it's a sample. I sample drums and guitars, and everything else I use really is M8 stuff. So like I was saying, let me just move my camera over. Webcam, you go over here. So you can see that I sidechain. It sounds like sidechaining anyway. And it just makes that kick come through. Is the M8 clipping at all? I feel like it's clipping. Steady drum beat. I think this is a snare drum from... I think that's what came with my beta unit, these drum slices. And then it does this kind of rhythm for a while, and then... So this is where you want to be shooting loads of zombies in the face. So I've got low guitar, an octave higher. I could probably make a sample with them playing both at the same time for track economy there, but I haven't done because I'm lazy. Another sub. Saw Swarm. So this is like the lead guitar part, which I was going to try and make it sound like it was finger tapped, but I couldn't really do that. So I start the sample a bit late sometimes to make it sound a little bit more natural, so you don't get that like robotic attack on every hit. But still, it's playing guitar in an M8, it's not going to sound like a real guitarist. And I've just panned it quite hard so it sounds big. snare comes back in. So I've got the guitars are doing harmony here. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. It's starting to sound a bit like Blink-182. We've got some filtered noise. This is like a big, like too much reverb on it. Changing the volume at a tick speed of 8, so it's in triplets, just to give it a bit of a different sound. And for that really long fade out, I changed the volume in the table rather than using the envelope, just so it goes on for 2 chains then, and I've got an FE chain, which means feck. What did I see in the Discord? Feck anything or something? No, that would be for FA. Anyway, so 00 is nothing, but it's got a kill command, and FE is nothing with no kill command. So whatever happens before goes through. I learned that from someone when I was using LSDJ, and I've just done it ever since. A Source Swarm, I guess. Heavily distorted. That sounds so great on its own. Can't do the Easter egg on my display. So yeah, that's new 5. So I'm going to head up to a different song now. I'm really good at naming songs. Was it this one? Yeah, this is a new one. It's called KLMNN5. And that's because when I'm adding names, I just like to go like this. Because I'm really lazy. Deef. Oh. There we go. So let's go. Similar kind of style. So first, really steady drum beat. Again, I've done that side chaining thing again with the volume being down on the kicks. This is a Source Swarm. Lots of accidentals here just to give it that really like metally sound. And this is just a really, really heavily reverb drone, which is distorted, well, low pass down, res up, amp up. And I think I've got the 5 semitones on the LFO on pitch to give it that really weird sound. Oh yeah, and it's just got a steady like bass there, and then the guitars come in. I think I'm going to kill the web display if I do the Easter egg. Standard. I've got a 8/4 groove on this, which makes it have a swing to it. So this is without it. This is with it. So it makes quite a bit of difference, I think. So that's wave tables. Vowel synth, and that'll just be really distorted. So this phrase, if it is what I think it is the most melodic phrase I've ever made in my life. You're welcome. So then I've gone from this to a straight beat. Which I just think sounds cool. And these bass lines on this last... That's the vowel synth of... Yeah, vowel. Originally this was I had two tracks here because I got this groove here. Which I just couldn't fit in to the track. And I still don't think it fits in at all, but Si, my business partner, said we should put it in and it should build up, have silence, and then cut to it almost like it's a separate track, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but I put it in the EP that I just put on Bandcamp last week. You'll hear it build up here. So, where were we? Another lovely melodic phrase there. Oh, it turns out I didn't save it when I closed my M8 last time, because this isn't it at all. Oh no, I've lost it. Anyway, it's got a big build up, and it goes to silence, and then this happens. And the moral of the story is always save your work. I'll skip through this one. This is the one I did my first walkthrough on. Unless anyone's got any specific questions about the track. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this track I took a different direction with the soundtrack for this game we're making, because it all started a bit different. This is a fun one. So back in my 20s, I was in a pop punk band, and the guy who recorded for us, really nice guy called Henry. He last year he sent me the stems of those original recording sessions that we did all those years ago. So I bounced just the vocals auto-tuned them, obviously, and then added some harmonies and stuff. And then I put them on my M8 to play with. So. So yeah, we were in an emo band, and I cut up. This is like, I'm just using the start. Come on. It was just a bit of fun. Got a song called Shit. Is it this one? I think this is the one which started. Oh no, it's not that one. Kind of started working on this game soundtrack. Yeah, it's this one. So this is for the main menu. So when I was making these tracks, I was using the pop punk drums samples. The pop punk drums samples I put on the Discord, and I was trying my best to make it sound the way I would play it, but obviously on a tracker. So like ghost notes and stuff in there. Just a bit of fun. So got lots of bassy stuff, drums. Wasn't adventurous with the guitar at this point. Oh, that's in desperate need of some pan. And this is my LSDJ sounding track, which I absolutely loved making this track. It's such a break from doing all the guitars and stuff. So what I did is I made this one phrase. As you see, this is over 3 tracks. and then just transposing them to make chords, and I thought it was just a really fun way of doing it. And I really tried to recreate the wave channel on the Game Boy here. So I think it's in. Oh yeah, it's overflow, which I read that actually changes value if you change your firmware. So I guess it's not a good idea to use overflow. I've not had any problems though. This is another one of the. It's just a really simple phrase, but putting it on 3 tracks. It's a very easy way to do polyphonic stuff because I'm no good with FM synth, so that's the way I do it. Let's see what I put down here. This is what most of my tracks look like. I'm sure that's quite familiar. It's just lots of ideas that don't make it in, or I've used it and pasted it in at the top. I forgot I made this bit. When you apply an effect to a note inside a phrase, that effect will persist if you repeat the phrase like 4 times. What kind of effect do you mean? Effect will be in every single phrase. If you're referring to what I've done here, this one, the command, this the FX and FX2. I am lost. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. In here, these are applied to the row it's in. So if I've got these commands playing, it just applies it to the row the chain is in. So if you make a phrase 1 and have the effect in there, every time you use one, you'll always have that. Yes, that's right. If I'm understanding you, yeah, that's right. I have no idea where I was going with that. Yeah, but that's quite easy because you can just copy them, clone them. Sorry. So, like here, if I wanted this to be different, so this is a standalone chain. So if I press Shift Option and then Shift Option and then Edit, I never actually know these shortcuts. My fingers just do them. Oh no, hang on. There we go. That's created a clone, so it's exactly the same as it was before, but now I can edit it. So if that's any help. I've got a particular track I want to put on. I've forgotten what I called it. Is it this? I'm so bad at names. No, we've been on that one. This. Oh, this is the theme song for the game, which we don't use anymore.
Think of the fortune, think of the thing, wipe the blood from your face and do it again. It's what you wanted when you signed the contract in life. Just play the game. The death and the pain are a tiny price to pay. Just play the game. It's like you have a choice anyway. And the fight you'll die, and the fight you'll die, and the fight you'll die, and the fight you'll die. You'll fight, 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 and you'll die, and the fight die again.
So that is actually me and Simon singing with lots of auto-tune.
The death and the pain are a tiny price.
It was a lot of fun doing that.
The death and the pain are a tiny price to pay.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to make. This one. So this track is just really, really noisy and really annoying. So last time I was on stream, when I didn't actually have my when I didn't have my audio actually hooked up, I think I started this. It was a bit rubbish, to be honest. This is just playing with all the guitars and stuff. But I think I'm going to leave that one. Oh, I don't need to go in demos. This is the one I was looking for. So this one was when I tried to make a metal track with real sounding drums. So this is just using those guitar samples again. And I think using the start command here helps with makes it sound a little bit like a pitch bend. If I took them out, got a sub on there to thicken it out. Just the same riff again, but an octave higher. It's a sub drop. Square sub. So I think there's probably 3 layers of guitars here. Just to get the harmonies in there. I think if I would go back and edit this again, I'd pan them, put delay on them. So there's a Mick Gordon. I like to call these Mick Gordon phrases because it's sorry, I'm putting the pitch on an LFO, so it's just out of tune. And that's another Mick Gordon phrase. Just make sure you use all the wrong notes. And then it takes a bit of a turn here because I use groove 1, which is put the bottom 4 on 0, which makes it skip to the next phrase. Phrase. So that gives you 3/4 or 6/8. So if you see with the drums here. So these are all the songs I think I have on my new. This is the production unit. I've got my beta unit in its protective case here. Oh, the hours I've spent on this. I absolutely love this device. I've had it with me everywhere for over a year now. But now it's staying safely in its case, because the production unit is just so lovely. So if anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. I love that bit of this song. I remember I went, because you go from a really straight beat to a bit of a weirder beat, and I had a lot of fun doing this bit, and I love this. So it's using a 7/5 swing on this one. So most of these early tracks I made in my car, because when obviously we've been in a pandemic, so we all had a hard time with that, and we had no childcare, so we had to stay at home with the kids and stuff. And my youngest only he doesn't anymore, thankfully, but he would only sleep in the car, and he needed to have naps, and I needed to work. So I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll drive into the middle of the country and just park up somewhere beautiful, let him have a sleep, put my headphones in, and work on my M8 for a couple of hours. And it was actually quite nice. I quite miss doing that. What am I looking for here? Load. Have a look at that phrase. Not that one. Oh, this is actually quite interesting, I think. So I started using these, what I used to call auto basses. All my files, all my instruments are called punk for some reason. I don't know why. I think I must have created something I thought sounded punky and then duplicated it and changed it to something completely different, then duplicated it again. So most of my instruments are called punk on these tracks. It's not a punk sounding thing anyway. So in a table, so I put the tick speed to 6, which is the same as note, I guess, and put a octave transpose on the halfway through a note. So music theory, I don't know any words. And then I randomize the cutoff every tick, and I reduce the volume where the kicks are, using that, making that side chaining sound again. A nice little straight beat there. I think there's a tiny little bit of delay on there. And you can see this instrument is actually called guitar, because before I made the guitar samples I wanted to try and make a guitar sound. This doesn't sound anything like a guitar. I must have thought it did at the time. I finally caught a non-test stream. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of test streams. We added Twitch functionality into the game. So if, for example, you typed this... Wait. If you type that into chat, it spawns a monster with your Twitch name that whoever's streaming it has to kill. And there's a few other things. But you can't do a private Twitch stream, so I had my stream on pretty much all day with no audio, no visuals, and I was just typing silly messages into the chat to get it to work. If anyone's interested in the game, by the way, it's called DEATHRUN TV, and there's a demo of it on Steam now. It'd be nice if you downloaded it, wishlisted it. No, that's not what this is about, though. This is about the music. So I'm using these kill commands. Like, you could just use the envelope here to get these like little stabs in, but that would mean creating multiple instruments, and there's, you got to limit. You only get 128 or 127 instruments. You got to be careful with all the instruments you create. So easier just to put a kill command here. And there's a guitar. There's a instrument. This instrument here, I think it sounds like a guitar feedback in. And I shared this on the Discord, and then after I shared it, I don't think I made it. I think I got it off someone else. I can't remember creating this, so whoever made this, if it wasn't me, I'm sorry about that. I took credit for it on Discord. I might have created it, I don't know. I haven't heard these tracks in such a long time. It's actually giving me like nostalgia. Oh, thanks, Cheesy Maniac 44. That's thanks for playing, and I'm glad you're enjoying the music. It was a lot of fun to make. Hey mate, Simon's just come back from the gym. Hiya.
Alright, love.
Yeah, all good. How's your workout?
You streaming?
Yeah.
Good, mate. Good.
We're practically living in the office at the moment. We get in at like 8 and then leave at about 11 PM.
A nice stink.
Put some deodorant on.
Hi.
So I'm sure one of these instruments has changed since the firmware changed. But I'll roll with it. Unless you're making a coffee. Do you want one? I don't want you to make me a coffee if you're not having one. No, sorry mate, I need to go to the shop anyway in a bit. I need to get some food. Yeah, this song sounds completely different. That was a really early one. That sounds very LSDJ, that bit. The bits that didn't make it. Let's put shit on. Oh, sorry, I got a question. How does this work? By the looks of things, you're programming a sequence and its elements and you just runs through it. Yeah, so this is tracker software, which has been around for decades, I think. It's how they used to make music on old game consoles and stuff like that. And then there was a big scene around LSDJ for Game Boy, which is what this kind of interface is based on. And it's a vertical layout rather than like a normal DAW. It goes horizontal. And on the M8 you have 8 tracks and you program phrases. So let's get a better example. You program a phrase with the notes, and then in a chain there's up to 16 phrases. I pretty much always put 4 in, and then the whole song has 8 rows of them, and then it's just a really nice way of making music because you have control over absolutely every single thing. Like, you could probably do a lot of this stuff in a DAW, a digital audio workstation, but I hate doing automation layers and stuff like that in Logic or in Ableton. And I'm just absolutely in love with the M8. It's just so quick once you get used to it. Your fingers don't even know what your fingers are pressing. It's so intuitive and so fast. I just absolutely love it. So this is a guitar sound effects. Well, I'm going to have to get back to work now, guys, so thank you so much for watching and for your questions. I think I'm going to try and make a regular thing of this because it's quite funny, and it's hard to make music when someone's watching, but I'm going to try it as well because you make a lot of crap, basically, and when someone's watching you, there's a lot of pressure, but I think it'll be fun to try and make a track. So yeah, thanks very much, and I'll probably do one maybe next week, maybe later on this week. Cheers everyone, bye.